Hey, what's up? What's going on, guys? It's Warpfire here, and today we're going to be doing some programming in Scratch. And this is the game that I am actually programming right now. We're just coding it up and setting a bunch of variables and making all the good stuff. Hold up a sec. Camera fail. Don't film me now. There we go, that's better. That's a lot better. I just gotta click the camera every now and then. Alright. So, this is what we've got so far. This is the code for the player. Isn't the best code. Actually, no, this isn't the code for the player. This is the code for the clone of the sprite, the enemy. This is the code for the player. I actually cleaned it up a lot. There was a lot of loose ends, and I had to be sure and clean all of that up for you guys because it looked ridiculous. Like, there were like 50 different things going on. Like, all these algorithms and stuff is for the future things, but the speed and attacks were both in their own thing. Let's say each of these was in their own thing. It was bullshit. Like, and so here's what I've set up. I've set up something I actually like a lot, is your crit rate. Your crit rate, whenever crit rate gets over 100%, it says if crit is less than 100, then crit equals crit damage. If crit is more than 100, then it sets your crit to do more damage based on your no, that's not right. It's not strength. It's dexterity. Your crit deals more damage based on your dexterity, because you're no longer using the dexterity for crit, you're using it for that. Can we, like, please, camera, please, don't do this to me. Alright, there we go. So, this is what I got going on right now. Just gonna go ahead and lean that back just a little bit so I can see better. And I was thinking of making a custom block, but I really don't know how to do that, so we're not going to delve into that right yet. We're going to do something else. We're going to try to make the ghoul's HP localized per ghoul. How are we going to do that? Well, it's going to be really complicated. We're probably going to have to go into data. I'm looking at data, and I'm looking at this list shit. Now, I'm not a programmer, alright? I've never programmed a damn thing in my life. I couldn't program a toaster how to work, and I'll be honest with you. This shit's way over my head. But, with our knowledge of mathematics and our love of video games, we will persevere. You should stop glitching out and... See, I've got it set up to where... Yeah, you're right. That is pretty bullshit. So let's set up if-then statements instead. Let's set them up as if-then statements. I know if-then statements are really iffy. Get it? Iffy. But we're going to go ahead and boom. Alright, now work properly, you son of a bitch. The mouse pointer is over the thing. That's what upsets me the most, is that whenever your mouse pointer's over your thing, it doesn't actually register that, per se. Yeah, let's move our camera like this. That's perfect. Okay. So let us see here. We are looking at I don't know. I'm not the best at this. I'm thinking really hard right now. So let's just make some shit up. Alright, let's do that. Let's make some shit up. Let's set you back on track. Wonk. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, so we've got our spawn system set up. It sets them up randomly. It randomly spawns them in. Alright? Because I've got over here, I've got them set up to where they spawn. When they spawn as a clone, when spawns as clone, goes to random. When spawns as clone, goes to a random location, basically. Anywhere within this field. On any quadrant, E and 2. But my main problem is that this isn't working like it should. It's really actually supposed to work whenever he starts as a clone. But obviously that doesn't work like it should. Okay, so you started as a clone, but it's not reducing my attack and it's not attacking. So let's do this. Let's say, and we'll remove this and we'll move this here. We'll remove if touching mouse pointer. And we'll see if that works. Nope, my attacks aren't resetting. Okay, let's when start is clicked, set variable, mob HP. Actually, you know what? No. It's supposed to work whenever I start as clone, set mob HP 12 HP to this right here. But apparently that algorithm's not working like it should. Okay, so it just set. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of the forever loop, and I'm going to move you back there because I only want one sprite right now. Let's go ahead and set this. See, it's not working. And that's the problem. Let's go. Let's look at this code over here. So if mob HP, if 0 is bigger than mob HP, then get rid of the clone. But here's the problem. We can't go with when start is clicked. We have to go with when I start is clone. Let's organize this shit. So when start is clicked, he hides his bitch ass. But see, when he starts as a clone, we can't set mob HP to that. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna do a little experimentation real quick. We're gonna go ahead and say mob HPs control. We're gonna make a really big one. My start is clone. Add. We're going to go ahead and add length of mob HPs to mob HPs whenever he starts as a clone. So we're going to see what that does. So we've got a 0. Hold on a sec. Did I fuck this whole thing up whenever I edited it? Yeah, mob HP 12. Change mob HP 12. Mob HP 12. Okay, so I didn't fuck the whole thing up. And then, when mob HP 12 is, less than 0, then delete the clone. So apparently, that whole system's just not fucking working. So I'm gonna have to go back and troubleshoot that entire thing, because it was working at one point, and that's why we had the negative numbers. But I can't figure out what was going on to make it work properly. So we're gonna go over here, we're gonna say when I start as clone, add length of mob HPs. Okay, so that doesn't work at all. That's not what we thought it was. Alright guys, I'm gonna have to code for a little bit, but we'll be back later. So as soon as I get that code done, we'll be back later, and that's it. Peace!